What's up, guys? It's Azaran here, and we are bringing you playoff coverage of the ULC. Now, if we go onto the lovely Azure website, we can check the brackets, right? But then I think all the matches have already been done for the first round of the playoffs, so I'm not gonna actually show that for the spoilers. So we shall investigate the first bracket matchup: Fruitful versus X League. X League best probably favored to win it. Favorite to win it. Fruitful, very good league in its own right. So we'll see. So we actually don't have a replay for the first game, but it seems like I'm assuming yeah. RNBS RNBS what you call it RNBS wins against Execute because Execute doesn't have a Thunderous. He's running Mono Electric with Golem, which again I've said it many times, but I think this is a terrible. It's very counterproductive to what Electric does, which is Volt Switch out around, and Golem it forces you to set up rocks, and then your opponent will be able to get up his rocks, and it will, most of the time, bar fire or ice, its rocks are less beneficial to you. Like they hurt you more than does the opponent. Bar fire and ice, even flying. Like honestly, because flying has a lot of things to switch into electric. Like Spadef Gliscor is a bane. So even Celestial is annoying. You know, Scarflando, Charizard to switch into HP ices. So yeah. So it looks like it's X10 so far. So now let's move on to game number 2. So what is this? Fuck is this? Fuck is this? Why am I looking at a Lotus Absolution replay? So I don't know. So I don't know if you can see it right now already. I don't know if you can see it, but it's alright. We're going to move on to game 2. We already saw who won. So let's see here. This is my first time seeing all of this, so since I had to work again. So it looks like Fruitful Suspense. No, he's not rocking this team that he used on the ladder. So it's Psychic versus Iron, because the X League has a gigantic hard on for Psychic. It's I don't like in an X League LVL replay you will find at least 2 people using Psychic Mono. It's the weirdest shit. Like so I mean Psychic is pretty good, but like, I love this Psychic team so much. This is the Mewium team. This I got dunked on by this because I didn't know Mew got its own special Z move. So let's see here. So we'll start the battle now. Iron decides to lead off with Victini. He doubles immediately into Deoxys. So it was a good lead on Suspense's part to predict Deoxys. It was an even better lead on Iron's part to lead with Victini. So now Iron has free hazards with Deoxys, and now he gets a taunt off? I think he should just, like, hazard it up, I guess. So Light Clay of the Deoxys is knocked off. He gets his rocks up. Gets another knockoff off. Now he gets to taunt again. Does he not have spikes? Oh, he was just saving the light screen. Fair play. So now the Melwetta, it tricks the specs onto the Muck, which is actually not really too bad because I don't know. I thought I would always see a Muck with an AV on Poison Team deal with Psychic, but hey, if it's lefties, sure. So it's not that bad because like Suspense can still spam knockoff. So now Suspense goes into Nidoqueen and Focus Blast miss again. Psyshock is not going to be able to KO the Nidoqueen, but he is going to get up his rocks. Psyshocks will now 2-hit KO the Nidoqueen, and now Suspense can go into Crobat and just Brave Bird for free there. But now Iron has a nice juicy switch into Victini, and he could U-turn or Bolt Strike probably. We'll see what happens. Bolt Strike comes out, a crit Bolt Strike, Rocky Helmet comes out, a double is going to come out, and not really double, but switch. So Suspense just Mega Evolves into the Psyshock from the Venu. See, if he was AV, he could just switch in no problem, but then again the Melwood tricked it away. So suspense sacks. She sacks the thing. Does not predict the muck, I guess. So he goes into Crobat again. Goes for the Brave Bird. I mean, it looks like Mega Alakazam is going to clean up, actually. Yeah. So now he's going to go into Toxapex here. Giving it a juicy regenerator. Shadow Ball fails to knock out the Toxapex. Oh, but now this Zammer goes for the sub. And that doesn't break the sub. So now we in trouble. We in trouble. Suspense, you in trouble. So Focus Blast comes out. That does actually nothing. It does really nothing without the Assault, but Jesus Christ. So Knockoff comes out, kills the Megazam. So at all costs, I don't think that was the play. I think sacking Venu into Brave Birding with Latios was probably the play, maybe. But I don't know what these teams are at, honestly. I don't know. Because now Mew wins. Now Mew wins with its like Psychium Z horse shittery. Well, he was real there and Focus Blasted, so. But now that is gonna be unable to kill, and then he shall just win with Psychic Spam. And that's the GG. So he's gonna use Genesis Supernova, you know, as like a nice bang. So this team is cool. I would love to have this team. That's a really cool team. So now X is up 2-0, I'm assuming. Yeah, they're up 2-0 at this point in time. So now, what the fuck? Why do I keep? Okay, here we go. Cryptus versus Paleo. This is probably game 3. Paleo is for X. Cryptus is Fruitful. So here we go, running again the Golem, which I strongly advise against because it's like, what do you have for Chansey and on normal besides Stone Miss? Like, what do you have? And rocks are just not productive enough because you're gonna keep volting out left and right. So Cryptus leads off with Muck. Paleo leads off with Tapu Koko. He volts out. Goes into Mag. It goes into Mag. That does a lot. That might be like offensive. Has to Pursuit here for some reason. Not like he was going anywhere. So Paleo is also a non-choice Mag, which is nice, which is kind of cool. Goes out into Zapdos, Spadef Wall. That's Specs. Oh, the Life Orb. Yeah, that's Life Orb damage. That does a fuck ton. Cryptus goes into T-Tar. Coco decides to come out, but the electric terrain is gone. He gets to volt out, and now the rocks are obvious. Yep. And Flash Cannon comes with Sand. Maybe he can get the roll. Let's get this money. He gets the crit, so cash money on Paleo's part. So this Dark Pulse is going to knock out the Magnezone because he has no switch-ins. Now he goes out into Tapu Koko, and he clicks Gleam. Like, he clicked Gleam like a fuck ton of times and wins, I guess. Sacks Hydra here. I don't know why he just like went into Mandy for no reason. So Paleo goes to Volt Switch out. This is probably Zap Plate or something like that. Cryptus gets the Pursuit off on the Coco. Goes into Zapper. Okay, Paleo is probably going to get Defog on the Bisharp, and it's just gonna be like, ridiculous. You know, he doesn't even get the rocks up. Yep, this is the downfall. See, now you don't have rocks up, and yeah, sure, Golem can knock him out, but like, hardwalled by this thing. This thing just wisps for the win. Yeah, he just wisps here for priority, just in case. Just fair play. You know, now sacks the Mandibuzz. Alright, and now we can go into Bisharp, and now Bisharp can just win. Bisharp honestly just wins now. Goes into Rotom. It's probably Lum, the way he's been playing it, but no. Decides to go into Sableye. Gets the Wisp off, but since Burn is nerfed this generation, that's not really as bad as it actually is. Volt's out. Electric Terrain is running out, so I don't know how much damage Alolan Raichu is actually going to do. Knockoff comes out, does a fuck ton. It even takes off the Life Orb, so now the Electric Terrain is gone and whatnot. So this does laughable damage to the Sableye. Absolutely laughable damage. And he can't even get parried by the T-Bolt, so This is an absolute win-win for Cryptus. He can Wisp and now just recover stall. Oh, wait. I don't know what he did. What the fuck? What the fuck? Is Paleo gonna win? He's gonna SD here. Okay, alright. Sucker Punch comes out. How much is Golem at? Gets the knockout here. That kills the Golem. Alrighty. How much is this Rotom at? Okay, that might be a roll. Yeah, that's a roll. Yeah, that's a roll to kill it. Because usually Rotom takes like somewhere from 80 to 90% from a knockoff. Like that's so from a Life Orb knockoff at least. So yep. So now Fruitful's on the board 2-1. Now we move on to game number 4. Fruitful Booger with Fairy versus P2. And let's see here. What is this team? Well, Tapu Bulu's gonna have a field day. All I know is that. Mamoswine is the lead of choice. Decides to shard on the Scarf. Togekiss Air Slash. That's definitely Scarf. He gets another Ice Shard off, but it is not enough. Alas. Then he goes into Excadriller the King, the thing that's supposed to throttle Fairy. Goes for the Iron Head, and that's banded. So now the Magearna goes for Shift Gear on the Dugtrio. Uses the Z move, Twinkle Tackle. Busts the Sash. EQ comes out, knocks out the Dougie. Clefable comes out. Landorus is the play. He gets the rocks up, so now the Dugtrio's dead. The Sludge Wave does a fuckload. This Moonblast does a fuckload also. No special attack drop. Clefable goes down. Tapu Bulu comes out. What? Is this Scarf Tapu Bulu? Hello? Or is this like the Bluff of the Century? Is this the Bluff of the Century? Who knows? So now we can go into Tapu Koko. If P2 was real, he would have EQ'd there. That would have been like the real nigga play right there. But that's a bad play. So Booger makes the good move of Grass Knotting on the Garchomp. Excadrill comes out, but it's Mold Breaker Drill, so it's probably Scarfed. Goes for the Iron Head here. Reflect comes out. Now the Iron Head's doing nothing. Absolutely nothing. Gets a flinch on the Klefki. Iron Heads again. He gets a foul play off. Booger switches out into his Togekiss. Sacks that. Tapu Bulu comes out and should be able to live one now. I don't know why he sacked the Lando. He should have just sacked the Garchomp. Like, unless his Garchomp has like Fire Blast or something like that. Like, holy shit. He just wood hammers into oblivion. Holy shit. So Ironhead's gonna come out. It's going to fail to KO, and that's the game. Yep, Tapu Bulu having a field day versus ground. Nothing new here. Nothing new to see. So Fruitful takes it. For now, the score is 2-2. And now we go to the final battle. Fruitful Oblivion versus Croven. And everybody's using this fucking electric team. Well, I'm surprised. X didn't use more than 2 psychic teams. Wow. Nice and electric. So what is this team? So it's like Rocks Golem. So it's Life Orb Raichu. Non-choice Coco. This is probably like Z move Coco. Like Brave Bird Lure. Some bullshit like that. Also not a choice mag. So who knows. Croven leads off with Tapu Koko, who has most electric monos should do. He just volts out here. That does nothing. Okay. Can we talk about why that did nothing? Oh, okay. It's not spec, so that makes sense. So he makes a good play here and predicts the Toxic. Goes for the Roost. Gets another Volt Switch off, but that doesn't do anything. Goes into Golem here. So now something's gonna get throttled. So he gets the rocks up. Mandibuzz is able to defog them away, not before taking a Frustration to the dome, though. So Landorus comes out, switches out into Rotom, the designated wall. EQ does not U-turn. Should have U-turned, quite honestly. Obvious EQ was obvious. So, or obvious Rotom was obvious. So now he's Volt Switches. Croven makes a good play in Volt Switches on Lando. It's not really, what else is it? Because usually Landers is what? Choiced, and if it's not, it's just going to U-turn out on the Rotom anyway, fearing the Will-O-Wisp or the Pump, so Volt Switch is not really that risky of a play. Goes out into Golem, gets a Stone Edge off on the Skarmory. Now we'll see how much this Frustration does. Huh. Oh yeah, he gets the Rocks up, because I forgot Mandibles is gone, so he can't defog now. Goes into Zapdos, the designated wall for special attacks, and Oblivion just... Did I just see that right? He switched out from Golem to Zapdos. Like, the Zapdos switch is, I guess, obvious in my opinion. I would have just straight up Fire Blasted and like tried to eviscerate it. But then again, Charizard is faster, so there's no need to risk that. I mean, if he was Flamethrower, the Zapdos would live, so that's just me. So Crovian goes out to Coco. Oblivion goes out into Lando, and goes out into Lando, predicting the T-Bolt, but then this Coco's not choiced and goes for the HP Ice. Oblivion lives, but does not knock out the Coco, simply dying to HP Ice by SDing. Now Zapdos decides to come out, and Volt Switch is coming out. They have no choice but to Roost here. Goes into Mag, gets a Roost off. Gets a Defog off, double Defog, boys. So he Volt Switches out. Goes into Alolan Golem. Now who wants to take a return to the face? Nobody, because Landers is gone. Or Stone Edge, even. So he sacks Tornadus. Charizard comes out. I hope he went for the Fire Blast. Yep, I would have done the same thing. Now I would just go for it again. Just in case Gordon wanted to do something with Golem or something like that. Goes into Tapu Koko, and Skarmory is going to be the sack of choice. But as long as that Golem is still standing, then I guess that's the merit. I guess that's a merit of Electric. But I mean, other than that, if your opponent can get rocks on you like reliably, then it's so tough. It's tough with Golem. I don't know. That's just me. It just takes away a lot of momentum on my part. So Raichu decides to come out and is going to clean the game, and X is going to take this 3-2. So that's a GG. That's a close match for X League. And now they will be moving on to the semi-final? Yeah, the semi-finals. So maybe 4 left. Yeah, the semi-finals. I'm not even thinking right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed coverage of this first match of the first round of playoffs, and I will do the matches of the other leagues as well, including Valiant, of course. So hope you guys enjoyed, and see you next time.